Hello Aries, it's Joe, and I'm here to do your spirit guide message for January 15th through the end of the month, the 30th, 2021. It's so hard to get used to saying 2021. The last few months of the year for me have been really challenging and tough. I haven't been able to put out a lot of readings, but I'm all set, ready to get onto my new schedule. And so I thank everybody for being patient and understanding that life comes up, and I feel like a lot of energy that was clogging things up is now cleared away. So we can move forward, Aries, and talk about your spirit message. What are your spirit guides? Your angels want you to know mid-month to the end of the month, and this could be energy you're going into now. It could be something that's applying directly to your situation now, but it's the theme moving through the middle to the end of the month for you, Aries. So we're gonna pull a blessing card and an angel card. These are angel cards by Melanie Beckler here on YouTube. This is the Ascension angel deck. So we're gonna pull some of those. I've pre-shuffled the cards, but I'd like to give them one more go. And then we'll pull some tarot cards, and we'll talk about your spirit message here, Aries. So Aries, I hope you are all doing well. It's been one heck of a ride this past year, 2020. But I do believe, now I'm not an astrologer, so I don't understand astrology like an astrologer does, but we do in February, going into February, I believe have at least 7 planets in Aquarius, something like that. So that's something that hasn't happened since like maybe Renaissance or medieval times or something like that. It's been a long time. So let's hope this is a new energy coming in, and let's hope that there's a shift and a change for the greater good, for the collective moving forward as we progress into 2021. I feel that there's some good things coming. I do. I think there's some stuff that still needs to be worked out for many people, but I do feel like maybe we're starting to see a turn of circumstances for the collective. So yeah, I was gonna say, Aries, right before I pulled the Two of Cups here, that I felt like you had a choice in love and romance. Sun on the bottom of the deck, and this is that's like rebirth, renewal. It's finally seeing, like I said, as we were talking things through about there being a shift, a change of circumstances, or just the theme in your life maybe shifting and changing. And so the sun here to me is like there's a new time in your life, and so I feel that your spirit guides, your angels are saying that there's a new time in your life just around the corner. And I think you're going to start to see in January, mid-January through the end of January, going into February, that there is this rebirth, renewal in your life. I think right now, going into mid-February, coming up in a couple of weeks, you're going to be faced with a choice in love. Now this might be a choice in a love relationship, this might be a choice between two people, or this might be a choice between two things that you love very much, and you're seeing that you can't have both. So Aries, let's talk about this. This is a Celtic blessing card, and to me this is a spirit guide message. This is a blessing for solace and hope. Okay, so like I said, this has been a very difficult, challenging time the past year for everybody, right? And you've had to find your way through some very upsetting circumstances. You had to really be innovative, or try to attack things differently. This was a lot about survival for you, Aries, this year, and you've had to really march to the beat of your own drum. You've had to be you, because being you and being resourceful and being determined in a time where you couldn't make long-term plans. You were always adapting to circumstances and situations, Aries. And so you are now being told that there is this solace that's going to be moving into your life in mid-January 2021. There's this feeling of like, okay, a renewed hope. And I like that because I did say the sun is here. This is about rebirth, renewal, empowerment. This is seeing the dawn of a new day, a new change or shift in your life. And so I feel like this is a very, very good message coming through. Now you do have your angel card being your authentic vibration, and this is a message from the collective of angels and ascended masters. And this is, I did say like this, you had to march to the beat of your own drum in order to survive some challenging times. So maybe you've had to make choices that were kind of a little unorthodox, or just do things doing things, making decisions and choices that you really had your mind made up on. And maybe some people just didn't like some of the decisions and choices you made. But again, I felt like you've been through a time of survival. And so there have been a lot of things you've had to do out of necessity. But I feel like you're moving into a better time. Going forward. You do have the community card here, and I like this. This is an oracle message. This community card comes out when we're called upon to be a help to those around them. And so that's kind of where you're going to find yourself in January. You're going to be feeling a renewed sense of hope, and you're going to be finding a sense of comfort. And I think that sense of comfort comes from a spiritual practice. But I do feel like, Aries, there's somebody in your life that's also going to give you like a sense of comfort too, and that's going to help you, maintain focus and not lose hope on whatever it is you've been working through. And again, leaning on one another, the community, those closest to you in your circle, those in your tribe. All right. Now, I do think that there is a choice for you in mid-January coming up. You have the King of Cups here, and you have the Two of Swords, okay, and then you have the Two of Cups. So you have a choice, a decision to make. You have to choose between either two people, two things that you love very much, or this could be something that you love and a person that you love. So whatever this is, there is something that is going to be the center point for you in January, and it's having to make a decision between two things. And I feel like these two things are two things that you treasure. Now apply this to your situation how you will, if this message is for you, because I can't read for the entire collective of Aries here. That's impossible, right? So if this isn't for you, there is always another message at another time that might be better for you. But for many of you, this resonates with you. If this is hitting home with you, you'll know how to apply this to your circumstance. And I think some of you, because of this Two of Cups, that's often kind of a sign of some type of soulmate energy. Maybe even for one or two of you, some kind of twin flame kind of circumstance or energy, right? But the Two of Swords here, and there's like, to me, there's this choice between choosing between something you love and someone you love. Or again, I did say there might be two people that you have to make a choice about in your near future. And excuse me, I do feel like you're going to have clarity on that. I think the authentic vibration is saying whatever resonates with you as being your most authentic self. And I think that's the choice, the decision you're going to make in January, mid-month, maybe by the end of the month. And then finally, you have the Eight of Pentacles here. I do feel like something is telling me here that you really want to apply yourself to some new things moving forward in 2021. And I think that this is saying pay attention to what that is. I did say that your authentic vibration, you are going to be going with something that just resonates with your soul. And that may be making a choice between a relationship and a job prospect or a career change or something to that effect. Or this could be two things that you love very much, but right now in your life you could only devote your time and energy to one of those things. There's so many different ways this can play out, but Spirit is saying, you know, your authentic self, whatever speaks to you as being your most authentic self, is the path that you will choose, or you should choose. It should come naturally and easy to you. So definitely a lot about choosing between things that you love or people that you love, and going with what makes you feel like your true self, Aries. Okay, you have the Sun here. I'm going to cap this off with this again. Remember, I want to say this is all about getting to that rebirth, that renewal. And I like the Sun showing the baby here with the sunflower, and there's a little bit of innocence because there's like this lollipop here that's just on the ground before the baby. And to me, this card in this deck speaks all about that rebirth and that renewal, and that like awakening to one's true self. And I do feel like this is a lot of what that is about for you. So working towards some very good things in the beginning of the year for you, but there are some choices to make. But I think some of you with this community card may be choosing to do something that is a benefit to something that's maybe a higher cause, maybe something that is more geared toward like community service type work, or types of things that are outreach that help others. Whatever that is. And again, the community is all about relying on one another to uplift one another, Aries. So that's your message, Aries. I think it's a beautiful message. I like it. I think a lot of good things moving forward for you going into mid-January, and I think this Sun card means your February is going to be absolutely beautiful. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you for watching. Leave me a thumbs up, a comment. I love the feedback. And you know, if you're not a subscriber, subscribe if you want to hear more from me down the road. And you know, I have to thank my little son Ansel. I'm borrowing his little moon nightlight because I love this thing. So special thanks to my little kiddo for that. So have a great rest of your night. Bye.